today on EA Sports. It's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season week 17 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Come on, guys, let's go!
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Arnold. Got some room at the 30. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
34-yard line.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
37.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. That door's not going to get him a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 6 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that touchdown was his first of the year, and you know he's eager to get more of those.
Brings up, they'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 1st and 10, Arnold. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Arnold's pass.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 31.
From the gun, Arnold looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, 30. 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off.
33-yard line.
And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, at quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
29-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Gaffney. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8-yard.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. 1st down, here's White. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line.
The numbers for White a week ago, 14 carries, 71 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
The quarterback on the stand.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Arnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Arnold. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
From the gun, Gaffney. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Boy, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The throw taken in by Sims. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Panthers 14, Steelers 3.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Arnold firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Arnold.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Arnold. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now. It's Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Yard loss on the play.
Back to throw. Arnold. They'll go screen here to Hunt, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play. And
they'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The running back.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Tackle made.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Gaffney caught left side, Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They will run with White out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down. Gaffney will find Williams on the slant. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Gaffney able to find Willis. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Panthers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man here, Sims complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll run it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Throwing again. Arnold throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, Gaffney rolling to his right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
The quarterback on the keeper.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Sanders set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over first.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A big reason why they've been so successful. This defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, White. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
To throw on third down, Gaffney. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Arnold. And he completes it to Hunt. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Schuster. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, Arnold. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. He's done it. 1,000 career catches with that last reception.
I don't care what you've done in your life. How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold, throw left side complete. That's Hunt. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Arnold. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Buying time to his left. And down he'll go at the 25. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther first down.
Operating from the gun. Gaffney toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Gaffney. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Panther.
Going on the ground, it's White. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, Gaffney. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
to throw on 2nd down. Arnold over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run again with Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
56.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Carolina.
From the gun, Gaffney. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 40.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Number 34.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Thomas made the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. And a Panther first down.
Now a carry for White. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Justin Lane on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Steelers' 37-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
First down, Panthers.
Operating from the gun, Gaffney. He completes it right side to White. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line. A gain of
from the gun. Gaffney. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Fumble on the play.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Arnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, Arnold. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing on first down, Arnold. They'll roll him out right. They'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brought down at the 10-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Arnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. From the gun, Arnold. And this is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7.
A loss of 3 yards.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, Gaffney. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
10-yard loss on the play.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on 3rd and long. Gaffney, he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Arnold's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Arnold rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
We can't have that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Arnold. Ebron caught left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
They keep it on the ground, White again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Here's Michael Palardy now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Arnold. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Throwing on 3rd and long. Arnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know.
Let me explain what I did.